What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, what we talk about on this channel is affiliate marketing, making money online, the different side hustles that you can do. So if you're interested in any of that, make sure you're subscribed, ding that notification bell, and we can get right in the video. So in today's video, what we want to talk about is how to actually create a business, the 5 steps that you need to create a business, starting with no audience, nothing, no money, none of that. All we are going to focus on is getting it off the ground, because you need some customers, you need some sales. So let's get right into the video. So first of all, you want to have a product to sell. So if you don't have a product, if you don't want to create a product or something like that, that you don't have a product off the ground, and if you do, that's great. All of this video is going to help you out. But if you don't, what you want to first start off with is starting with a product that sells and that can get paid for that product. So what I mean by that is affiliate marketing, basically. So again, keep in mind that if you do have a product, we're going to get into the steps to actually do this. But if you don't, then that's the first tip that you want to have, is finding a good product. So a good product is one that has helped you out. 2, that can possibly help you out if you go through it, or if you're going to use it. But otherwise, it also has to have something that has value, that's going to help other people. And once you have all those combined, then you want to make sure that the product is able to pay you. Obviously, you want to have a product that pays you quite a bit of money, because if you have a product that pays you $2 every sale, it's going to be very hard to scale. It's going to be, basically it's a margins game, not a numbers game. You don't want to sell just as many as possible. Obviously, you do want to sell as many as possible, but you want to maximize the money that you're making, because otherwise it's going to be very hard for you to make money, especially if you're starting off like we are now, with no audience. So you want to have a product that actually pays you about $100 or $1,000 for, has the ability to pay you $1,000 for a sale. Now, your product on the front end is not necessarily going to cost hundreds or thousands of dollars, but on the back end, you want to have the opportunity to get paid if people decide to upgrade. So that's the very first thing. And you want to also have a product that actually sells, because if you're actually making your own product, you don't know if it's going to sell. You will have to ask some people, or your target audience, if they're willing to buy something if you make it. But if you're actually an affiliate, you're going to be able to just see what is actually selling already, and then you can get paid for that if they have something that's running well, if it's a good product that people actually appreciate and that are willing to buy. So if you're doing affiliate marketing, then that's great. You can learn and actually do something where you're actually selling something that sells. And if you're not doing affiliate marketing and you have your own product, you actually want to ask your audience that you're going to build later on down the line, and we're going to talk about that. So now we've got those 2 opportunities. If you want to sell your own service or something, that already works. And if you can hear that noise, that's my dog. He's always making those noises. So now we're going to start to build an audience, because if you have no money, no audience, nothing like that, you obviously want to have some people that are going to give you feedback, that are going to become your customers after a while. But at the beginning, you just want to keep your product in mind, just because you're going to create a content around that. Now, that doesn't mean that you're actually going to sell your product right away. In fact, you won't want to sell your product right away, because that just comes off as salesy. If you make your first piece of content, wherever it may be, and we're going to talk about that also. But again, if you create your piece of content just trying to sell people are going to come out to your account, see that first piece of content, and be like, he's just trying to sell me something, and just go away. So what you want to do instead is create value, but don't create value just to create value, or create a video just to create a video. Instead, you want to create a video where you're actually helping people, giving people value. So let me explain. if you're doing, for example, a video, and it doesn't have to be a video, but it could be a video. If you make a video explaining the details about how to make money online, you don't want to hold back specifically. If your product is actually helping people to make money online, to quit their jobs, to have financial freedom, just like I am. I'm selling a product, I'm an affiliate, and it's going to be the first link in the description. That's what I'm selling. So since that's my product, I want to help people that are wanting to change their life, that are willing to learn how to make money online, that are willing to have financial freedom and things like that. So what I'm going to do is actually explain to people, just like I'm doing right now, how they can do that. And obviously, if they buy, then they're going to have even more, a step-by-step process that they can do, which I cannot do on YouTube, because that's the platform that I chose, and TikTok, but we're going to talk about that later on. So that's what you want to do. You want to create content around that, not just pushing a product, but just explaining that. So after a while, you can sell that product depending on the platform, and that's our next step. So any platform actually works. There's people that are doing this on Twitter, there's people doing that on Instagram, there's people doing that on TikTok, YouTube, blogging. There's so many different ones, and I can't even name all of them. But basically, anywhere where you can create some content and put a link, you can do that, because you want to have a link to your product, to your service, to your affiliate product. It doesn't matter where you're sending people to, but you want to be able to have a link. So on TikTok, for example, you will have to reach 1,000 followers. So TikTok and 1,000 followers isn't that hard to reach. It's not like YouTube, where it's typically a bit harder to do. But if you're doing that on TikTok, you will have to have 1,000 followers. And quick hint, my favorite one is TikTok, because it gets off the ground really, really fast. So you create content, get to 1,000 followers, and then you can go to the next step, which we're going to talk about. But really, what you want to focus on is, where are your customers? Are they on YouTube? Are they on TikTok? Are they on both of these platforms? Are they, on Google looking for things? Are they, I don't know where they are. Are they on Twitter? It doesn't matter, but just try and find out where your audience is. But you also want to focus on, who is your audience? What's their main pain point? What's their problem? What problem do they want to solve? And it's not just people that are making money. You want to be very specific on what they want to do. Are they willing to quit their jobs, for example? That's, my target audience. Some people are doing that for, dads or mums or something like that, which you can do. So now that you've chosen your platform, TikTok is my favorite one. I think that in most niches, it's the best one to get started. If you have not made any money, if you don't have an audience, then TikTok is the best way to do it, because TikTok just picks up really fast. So if you don't have an audience, you can easily get to 1,000 followers, 2,000, 3,000, and so on, and just build that audience up really fast compared to some other channels like YouTube, blogging, Pinterest, and Twitter, for example. But in the long run, you also want to have another platform. So I would suggest you start on TikTok, make content, help people, and then you can actually branch out to some other more long-term platforms, because TikTok doesn't really care about the amount of followers that you have. If you have good content, they push it out. If you have not so good content, they won't push it out. And if they don't worry, just keep going. I've made some videos where some flop, and I make the exact same video and it blows up. So it really depends. It doesn't really matter what amount of followers, but some pick up, some don't. So don't get discouraged if your first few videos flop. So that's what happens. On YouTube, it's a bit more consistent, because you won't get views at the beginning, and once you start to gain some followers, you can just grow your audience like that. So then you want to promote your affiliate or your product or whatever it may be, but you want to have a sales funnel, because a sales funnel is going to give you the ability to capture people's emails and send them some emails, because people won't buy the first time round. They will need to actually see it over and over, but you don't want them to just see your content and then, you know, just leave and forget about you. Instead, if they see your content, they're interested in that product, they put in their emails, then you can send them some automated emails just explaining more about the benefits of the product, how it could help them, how it helped you, and so on. Just not being too pushy, just giving them as much value as possible, but also, you know, just helping them out that way. And, you know, they might buy the first time round if they go through your sales funnel. That can happen, but most of the time it won't. So, you know, a sales funnel, if you're interested in learning more about sales funnel, you know, I have a full playlist on affiliate marketing in the description, which you can check out. But basically, first page, you capture their emails, or second page, actually, you explain more about the product, and the third page is the sales page where they have the ability to buy if they decide to do that. Now in your emails, you're just going to send them straight to the sales page because they've already been through your sales funnel. So that was my video for today. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you subscribe. Also, watch my full playlist on affiliate marketing, because even if you're not doing affiliate marketing, this can definitely help you if you're just trying to build an online business. So with that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.